We're going to go back out live to our Julie Donaldson, who is on the scene right now, joining us live near 16th and I. Julie, you have somebody with you.
All right, thanks, Homa. We're here with Stacy. Stacy said she was here when she kind of heard everything that was unfolding. Stacy, tell us a little bit about what time did this all happen, and what did you hear and see at the moment?
It was about 2:15 p.m. I was going to my lunch break, heading to the Ronald Reagan building to go to the dry cleaners. I was in the Uber. I heard right in front of 17th Street, and I heard boom, boom, 2 times. And then the Uber driver said, "Why are all these people running?" So then I look out the window, and it's little children, adults running, children on both sides of the street, running in the opposite direction. The supervision is saying to the children, "Go, go, run." And then I heard help, help in the direction of the shooting. But I don't know if it was the shooter or if it was someone trying to help the shooter. I had to take out my contacts because my eyes were irritated. But the Uber driver did say to me the individual who did the shooting had a hood on over their head. And I thought to myself, I had literally just said to the Uber driver, "It's such a beautiful day." So then the Uber, and I said, "Why would someone have a hood?" So that to me makes me feel like maybe the individual planned this. And then the police response or Secret Service guarded men, professional level, government level, quickly came from all directions running.
Yeah, how long from you hearing the noises that you heard and the booms that you heard before there was like police presence coming out here?
It was seconds. It was seconds. We're on the street, and they immediately told us, "You have to turn around. You have to turn around." Yeah, it was within seconds. Like, I was super impressed.
Did you see the person that was running the associated with the hood? Did you see anybody down on the ground? Is all the extent of the injuries?
No, I only saw the individuals who were running in the opposite direction, the children and the little children. They looked like they were only 5.
What kind of emotions is that stirring you in that moment, seeing everything unfold?
I thought to myself, it was a beautiful day. A beautiful day. It's the holidays. Imagine these little children, something would have happened to them. Like, that's heartless. No parent wants to bury their child. And it was so many. The little children were on both sides of the street.
How long before you feel that they got this place safe and contained? Because right now everything is pretty much blocked off.
Oh my gosh, let's talk about that. So I did go to the Ronald Reagan building to pick up my stuff from the dry cleaners, and I had to get out the Uber to walk back now because everything is blocked. And I didn't expect that. I thought I was going to come back this way in my Uber, everything was going to be resolved. And like I said, it occurred around 2:15, so it's definitely something major that happened. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Have you talked to any police or any security on what you did see here?
No, I have to get back to work.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Stacy, thank you very much for sharing what you saw and witnessed here tonight. Yeah, thank you so much, Stacy. Okay, so here we have again. There's a lot of people out here. Just saying, a lot of people are here for the holidays. As Stacy was saying, it really is a beautiful day. So we've seen a lot of foot traffic out here, but the roads are currently closed off. You can see them at times lowering the police signs to let more police officers go through. The yellow tape that's up here. Despite this being such a heavy presence, people are relatively calm. You're not getting an oversense of fear. It's more almost just kind of like a curiosity, and I think that's a testament to the fact that you can tell that the police presence here does have things under control, and it doesn't seem like there's any danger or risk that is presenting to anybody right now. Of course, if that was the case, I'm sure everybody would be pushed back much further. But you can see all the different units working together. You can see all the different police out here making sure that people do not get into areas that interferes with what they are trying to do. Both roads are closed off here right near the metro. As Stacy was saying, at the time everybody was running, a lot of that panic, a lot of that fear has died down at this point, but the response has been quick. The response is heavy. You're not getting anywhere around this area. We can see further, it looks maybe down the road, down here on I Street, a little bit further down. It looks like you can see a little bit more police presence kind of moving back and forth down there. I can't quite see exactly what units are down there, but you do have all of them out. Look, this is a time when the National Guard has been here in D.C. for a while. During that time, there's been a lot of talk and a lot of praise on the number of homicides decreasing, the crime in D.C. going down with their presence here. Of course, now that, it's talks out there that some of the National Guard actually has been involved in this. They have been a victim of some of this crime. That tells a very different story of what everybody is experiencing out here today, Homer.